Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about three middle class mindsets, or if you like, corporate mentalities that are standing between you and financial freedom, or Kuomoka as we say it in Kenya. So you want to stay up to the very end of this video so you can learn more, because I'm also going to be guiding you on what you need to do instead of sticking to these corporate mentalities that will not let you thrive. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, karibu. My name is Mentalities, and this is Mentalities Finance. On this channel we talk about making money mostly online. We also talk about passive income as well as side hustle opportunities. So you want to make sure you are subscribed to the channel if any of those topics sound exciting to you. So without much further ado, the number one middle class mindset, and actually before I even go to these mentalities, let's describe what do we mean by middle class. So I decided to look at the Oxford Dictionary, and it describes middle class as, and I will read, the social group between the upper and working classes, including professional and business people and their families. But I didn't like that definition so much, so I decided to go to Wikipedia. I know it's a bad idea, but the middle class refers to a class of people in the middle of a social hierarchy, often defined by occupation, income, education, or social status. The term has historically been associated with modernity, capitalism, and political debate. I like the Wikipedia definition more because it kind of better illustrates what I want to talk about. So let's go with that. A class of people in the middle of a social hierarchy, often defined by occupation, income, education, or social status. So the number one middle class mentality or mindset that is likely to be standing between you and Kuomoka is not being able to act until you are validated. So I don't know about other countries, but I know, for example, in Kenya, this is something that is ingrained. Validation is ingrained from when we are very little. So for example, you will realize the government is working so hard to make sure that before you do anything, you are validated. And that's why, for example, you must get education, you must have this certificate or that certificate before you can do basic accounting. You must have those papers and that paper, and that's why you find so many people who want shortcuts. They just end up going to buy those papers in River Road, for example, or lying that they have qualification that they don't have, even when that qualification is not hindering them from doing their job. So classic case in point, you have somebody who wants to be a YouTuber, but they feel like, oh, Eva, I haven't done any YouTube course. And I'm like, the hell? Go and learn on the job. That's what we are doing. Everyone here is just trying to wing it. None of us even know what we are doing. We're just learning on the job. When it comes to our corporate workplaces, like you can't even move to the next job. Your boss has to give you permission through what we call a promotion. Like, it doesn't matter how good I am at my present job. If the boss doesn't give me permission to progress, I'm gonna be stuck there doing what I am doing until he gives me permission, aka promotion. Same thing with other people. We are here. People want to do stuff, but because, I don't know, their husband hasn't validated them, their boyfriend, their whoever, and they're stuck where they are. So even getting married, guys, like you can't you need a certificate when the author of the weddings or the marriages in the Garden of Eden didn't even need a certificate. So there's validation that is everywhere. And my message for you is to learn to give yourself permission to explore. Stop waiting for people to validate you. If you want to make money, if it's online or wherever, you do not need any license to be wealthy. Just learn on the job, find out, talk about your challenges, talk about your progress, see how you can bundle that into an offering and make money out of it. You don't need, as long as it's legal and your moral compass is okay, you don't need any license, yeah? Of course, unless you're gonna be operating on somebody's body, but yeah, for most of the stuff that actually will help you to Kuomoka, you do not need any license, you do not need any permission, so go ahead and do it. Number 2, corporate mentality or middle class mindset that is standing between you and financial freedom. Kuomoka is waiting to be chosen. Yeah, so this world is not fair. Like, this world have no balance. So that means even when people will be doing stuff like appraisals or stuff like that, it's never fair. Yeah, people may try, but people are human. But we are so used to appraisal systems. For example, even just to get a pay rise, you have to be appraised by a human being who is subject to error, just like you. I mean, we are all human. So my advice for you, stop waiting to be picked. You go and identify a problem, identify a challenge, provide a solution, start that side hustle, try and push it between 6 to 12 months, see if it works. If it doesn't work, drop it, go and look for the next solution to provide, or the next problem to solve, and just keep going. Yeah, as long as you're solving a problem or giving value, you're gonna get paid for it. Yeah. Number 3, middle class mindset that is standing between you and financial freedom and Kuomoka is the scarcity mindset. Most organizations operate on budgets. Doesn't matter if it's the government, if it's a corporate, if it's everything is always about budget. And every time you try to suggest an idea or do something, oh, we don't have budget, or is it in the budget? And this only creates a scarcity mindset in you. Very rarely will you be asked, if let's say there's budget limitations, very rarely will you be asked, hey Eva, do you have any ideas of ways we can increase our budget so that we can do that project, or whatever it is that you want to do? So this creates a scarcity mindset in us, and you end up focusing on the resource instead of the supply of the resource. So for example, right now, if I want to, go to Paris for holiday, operating from a scarcity mindset, I will go online and check the ticket prices. Currently are $1,700 and Nairobi Paris return is $1,700. Like, I literally checked this morning, and the question will be like, oh my god, that's too expensive. And then I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna go on holiday. But when you're operating from an abundance mindset, you'll be like, oh, how can I raise $1,700? And I'm gonna start looking at the different side hustles that I could do to pay that. And if you haven't watched the latest video on the channel, check it up here, where I talk about how you can use your budget or your different needs to create side hustles. This is whereby you have an activity that needs to be funded, then you're going to look for a side hustle to fund the specific activity. So you want to make sure that you watch that video. So guys, stop focusing on the resource and focus on the source of that resource. Yeah, so that is the 3 main middle class mindsets and corporate mentalities that are standing between you and Kuomoka. Not acting until validated. Guy, just give yourself permission to thrive. Waiting to be chosen. Choose yourself. Go and solve a problem, create value. Number 3, scarcity mindset. Forget about budgets and all that. Focus on the abundance mindset. Well guys, that's it for today. If you like this video, please give it a like by hitting the thumbs up button below, and please share it with other people that might also be struggling with this corporate mentalities. Thank you for staying up to the very end. I look forward to meeting you on the next one. Bye guys.